hello the internet. My name is Jake. Welcome to my video. If this is your first time to the channel or simply the latest, welcome, glad to have you. After the meat grinder that was Redwater Den, we're going to take a little easy this episode. We're going to go do some work for Harkon, save some little children from some terrible people, and we're also going to have the most important development this series has had since it started. Go ahead, see if you can spot it. It's not that subtle. All right, we are back after the second episode talking about how it seemed the party was getting a little bit big. It seems fate has decided to swing by and resolve that issue for us. What's the word? The Redwater Den was a little wild, and it claimed Skeith from us, Skeith being the plague dog. Only in death do plague dogs have a name. But, you know, it opens a door. You know, me, Gore, we could take on the world. And as the next step in taking on that world, we're out here in front of Castle Volkihar, about to drop some news about their Bloodstone Chalice, or as I refer to it, Harkon's Sippy Cup. I'm here for the flesh. Because nobody in this game believes in object permanence. Here for the blood too. Give me the flesh. Give me the flesh.
Where's the last batch of alchemy ingredients I asked you for? I don't want to hear sorry. I want what I asked for.
Yes, Farron, of course. I'll see to it.
Somebody saw me take the blood potion, but I don't think anybody cares.
I see you have returned. Lord Harkon will be pleased. You met Stolf and Salonia, I assume?
I did.
Lord Harkon and I suspected they might follow you there.
Yeah, I killed them both.
As well you should have. Welcome to the politics of Lord Harkon's court. Vingalmo and Orthiolf both long for our Lord's throne, but cannot make overt moves against him. Each sought to gain power by using his underling to kill you and keep the chalice for himself. By ensuring the chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over them, and at the same time, deprived them of their little pets. You've done Lord Harkon two great services. Take what you've learned to heart, and be careful who you trust. Now, I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
Chalice removed, and there it is. And this is why we do it. Because the Bloodstone Chalice gives you Blood of the Ancients. And Blood of the Ancients is just awesome. Your Vampire Drain and Raise spell, Raise being the red wave that the Vampire Lord form throws out, absorbs stamina, or magicka and stamina from your victims for 1 day. You'll notice it says days where it says 1. That's not a typo. That is just because... And this would have not been stealing a minute ago. Oh, well. But anyway, yeah, that's not a typo. That is because the Bloodstone Chalice has the ability to have that time extended if you're doing side quests and whatnot for the Volkihar. But that's not what we're doing right now. Just have a conversation with Harkon real quick. sit down because we're not savages.
Ah, you are here. Yes, I did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth. But I did not tell you everything.
Yeah, I figured.
Good. Strong instincts and a cunning mind will serve you as well as blade, spell, or claw. As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun. And until recently, it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries, I searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a Moth priest. Those scholars who read the Elder Scrolls. The prophecy tells of a time in which vampires will gain power over the sun and will no longer fear its tyranny. I believe the secret to unraveling that prophecy is written in Serana's Elder Scroll. I have ordered the court to assemble. I have a new task for us all to carry out, and that includes you. Come now, and hear my proclamation.
Alright. Boss wants to say stuff. My werewolf help. Take a drink. Oh, cool. The human flesh I collected isn't considered
Scions
stolen.
of the
That's
night,
nice.
hear my words. The prophesied time is at last upon us. Soon we will claim dominion over the sun itself and forge a new realm of eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of my Elder Scrolls, we must find a Moth priest to read it. I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an Elder Scroll in Skyrim to lure a Moth priest here. Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a Moth priest within our borders. Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers, carriage drivers, anyone who would meet a traveler. Go now and carry out this task. This is my command.
It will be done, my lord.
Alrighty. We have ourselves a job, and we have somebody coming to talk to us.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
I got some ideas, but do you have any ideas?
Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go to for any kind of magic or historical thing.
Yeah?
The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Alrighty, well, here we are again.
Here we are. Yes.
It's family reunion.
The welcome I received felt really cold, even by vampire standards. My father, after all these years, that's the first thing he asked me. I trust you have the scroll. Yes, I have the scroll, gods. Thanks.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, I have a whole host of emotions I don't know how to deal with. My family. It probably wasn't what you'd call normal.
It's fine.
Anyway, we've got something to do. I'm glad you're here with me.
So that was part of the Serana dialogue add-on. It's part of the several 100,000 long list of mods that is part of Licentia. And, you know, it's... Your mileage may vary when it comes to the actual quality of the dialogue itself. I like the fact that they went and got their own voice actor to do the role of Serana. And not only did they record their new lines for the mod, they also, what's the word? They got the voice actor for their Serana to do their own words. So basically, they went and re-recorded all the lines for Serana has in the entire game, and then they added more, which is it's a lot of effort. So, what is this? Up. This looks like. No! Sabercat!
Ashes to ashes.
I saw one guy, I was thinking Sinister 7? No. Much worse. Sabercat. Alright, talk to carriage drivers, he says.
Good afternoon. It's one of them Imperial scholars, right? Old man with a gray robe.
Yeah, that's them.
Might be that I have. I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here.
Please, it's very important.
Can't help you, friend. I might remember better if I talk.
Alright, fine.
I remember your Moth. You want me to take him out to Dragon Bridge, but I told him it ain't one of my stops.
But it is one of your stops. Alright.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Because it's funny. I want to go to Dragon Bridge.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Have you ever met one of them cats? Ajit is one of them they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
Whole country's full of them.
You lost?
As we slowly but surely are creeping our way towards level 20. You guard.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God duty.
You're balding.
Ah, so that was a Moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
Okay. I believe that's this way. Yep. This would be the Dragon Bridge. As is evidenced by the dragon on the bridge. Just creative names. Yeah, it's like any good vampire, I am doing my the Great Moth Priest hunt during broad daylight at 2 in the afternoon. Loving it. All right.
What are we going to kill today?
What do we got? Note from Malachus. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to the Forbears Holdout for safekeeping until I can break his will. Malchus. Alright. Looks like they've found a place to stick our Dragon Priest for us.
Forsworn Imperial Stormcloaks.
That's nice of them.
Choices. Hard to choose.
It's over here. A different ambushed caravan. Everyone has left to go. Leave that there for people who want to. X more pony. Horse hide. People who want to read it. I'm got a mission to do. We're picking up a Dragon Priest. Moth Priest. From Dragon Bridge. Words are hard. Let's see, okay. Activate Runestone. Alright. Alright, we are level 20. That is spectacular. Because level 20 is when the courier comes by to tell us about something very cool. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. Those who have played the game over the years are familiar with what's in that museum. Those who have not, well, no time like the present to learn. Or I guess in this case, the future. Because there's a whole episode going into that thing. Alright, what do we want? We want... Take 30% less damage from attacks while concentrating on a spell. I do that. Alter self resistances. Choose 2 resistances to increase by 25%. Let's do fire, because I'm weak to fire, and shock, because I don't want to get hit by any more lightning balls. Lightning balls suck. Alrighty, and I believe I'm topped off on blood. If I'm not, I'm gonna fix it now. Make sure my fortitude effect is in place before I go into this place. Alrighty, and away we go. Got down here. A little far. It's a little too far to be able to drop that rune. But no worries. The next perk in the rune mastery tree makes it so I don't actually have to wait that. I don't have to wait that long. It's just if I can see it, I can hit it.
You have my back, and I'll have yours.
And the Dawnguard. We remember them. They were talking about how a vampire could just walk into their fort unnoticed. And I proceeded to take it upon myself to prove them correct.
Are you all right?
Okay. That was that then. Going to...
Don't do that.
I'll go up this way. I don't think I've ever actually gone up this way. All of my years playing Skyrim.
Is someone there?
Dawnguard armor. Dawnguard crossbow, Dawnguard hatchet. Dawnguard, Dawnguard. Dawnguard, Dawnguard, Dawnguard.
Those vampires put up a hell of a fight. You think they turned him?
I don't know. Maybe. Won't know until we get him out of here.
Gore, I need to borrow you.
Just remember,
Give me some silence.
everything's better bloody.
Actually, wait, no, Gore, I don't need to borrow you. I need to borrow my magic box. Magic box. Magic box. Treasure relics. Hello, Dawnguard. Alright. That is the power of stealth, ladies and gentlemen. Dawnguard, 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 Spite Club, Dawnguard Rune Shield, plus 10 bash damage against vampires, sustain block, creates a minor shield that does 10 points of... I'll do 10 points of damage while draining the wielder's stamina. Alright, and Silver Sword, just because it is, good god, expensive. Alright, Dawnguard Notebook. Some of our more adventurous members I've been searching for ways to improve our vampire slaying capabilities. They came across interesting Dwemer diagrams and brought them to me. I can use the schematics to create new bolts. While you're out in the field, keep an eye out for required components. I could even help you could create these new bolts. The following pages are filled with sketches on crafting explosive steel boats. Cool. I'll probably never use it, but you know, it's the thought that counts. Dawnguard. I have all this except for the maul. I didn't have the maul. The cape. Malchus. Sleeping on the job, Malchus. Waystone focus. Booze! Drinking alcohol makes you buzzed. Alright, let's just... Apparently Malchus had 2 hearts. Waystone focus here. But my master is dead. Poor Dexion. He had no idea what hit him. Use your vampire seduction power. Well, that's a problem. Looks like I have to, oh, there's a cooldown here. That's cool. I have to wait a bit. Alright, well, he's considered an enemy. Fixed. There's still an enemy nearby. Where are the enemies? Because I need to wait so that I can actually rest. Or so that I can actually do the mission, really. Uppy!
Very impressive.
There we go. Alright, so every hour, it seems, is a minute seduction time, which tracks, really. It goes with the sped up time scale. Can I use seduction yet? No. I have to wait 40 more seconds. That's not too bad. Tick-tock. Vampire seduction. Okay. Feed on the Moth Priest to make him your thrall. Do that. Feed.
By the divines, it's as if my eyes have been opened. I am blinded by the light of your majesty. I must obey you. What would you have of me, master?
I command you to travel to Castle Volkihar.
Certainly. Where can I find this castle?
Off the northern coast of Skyrim, due west of Solitude.
I will set out at once, then.
Report success to Harkon. Please don't trigger the room. Oh, there's... Let's go check and see if Dexion's dead. Nope. Dexion's essential, otherwise that would have been that. Alright. Well... That happened. Let's go, report our success to Harkon, so let's go ahead and get that done. Hop. Play this little thing over here because playing with the new mod is always fun. Hop up. Hop up. Climb up because it just works. And we're going. Running. Loading screen. All right. Took a little bit longer than I'm used to, but you know, here we are. Okay, there's Gore, there's Dexion, there's Serana. Bye, Dexion.
Wow. Just sensing your magical reserves. You truly are incredible.
That's because I've leveled Magicka. That's a dragon. Alright, where you at, dragon? Arcane dragon. Okay. Apparently it's somewhere having a bad day. There it is. Hello, Arcane Dragon. Ah, yep, it's a laser dragon. Hopefully it hasn't detected me, even though that's kind of what... Goodbye, dragon. It's a good level 20 without a dragon. Okay, Steel Warwick of Havoc. It's stacking curse, does stuff. Don't care, but I don't have it. What? Oh! The mud crab. Champion of its people. Alrighty. Well, normally, if I was going to go and just turn in the Bloodstone Chalice, I would be on my way back to Volkihar Castle at this point. However, I feel the world shift. Something is happening. You hear nor see anything. Okay. Oh. So my plan, go ahead and save because that was a creepy message.
Need a ride?
Is to go to Riften, of all places, and I'm gonna have a nice little chat
or did you want to stop somewhere along
with the little old lady.
We'll be off.
Goes by the name of Grelod. She's Grelod the Kind, so she's a nice lady. So.
Khajiit, I think they called themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
That pop-up message, man.
I've been looking. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Helgen Reborn and Strange Notes.
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Hey, you, get over
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
Be careful when you borrow.
Not interested in talking to you, Maul.
What are you doing that?
What am I going around and just discovering all the points for? Same reason I do anything. XP. Alrighty, so Grelod the Kind is right over here. The Honor Hall Orphanage. Pay her a little visit.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraffers getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my friends, is why you're here. Why you will always be here until you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Griller. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
It's Griller.
She had it coming.
Someone has killed Griller.
I cannot best you.
Someone has killed Grilled. Could it be the new person that just simply just arrived in our town?
Nervous, which makes me...
Goodbye, Grilled. But now, I think I'm gonna go to Dawnstar. Because there's a new museum there. And something in the title of this video tells me that I want to go to Dawnstar. Let's see. Okay. Over here. Wind Peak Inn. Go ahead and get that discovered. There's some stuff in there, by the way.
Divine sake, Skull. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Even though they're war drama.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaks on dead roots. Let it stay there.
The museum is open.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum.
Who's Silas? What's the museum?
Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several of his ancestors belonged to the mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided.
Mythic Dawn? Who are they?
Not a student of history, I see.
Nope.
It's for
I'm
the
a lizard.
best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago.
Alrighty.
That museum is a mistake.
Is it?
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
I tend to like jobs. Sure.
Let's talk inside.
This is what destiny feels like.
Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
Upon seeing the relics and banners of the Mythic Dawn, you hear the voice of their dark master in the back of your head. Mehrunes Dragon is the Prince of Destruction, Change, Ambition, and Tester of Dark Elves. Suffer mental torment while praying to gain extra favor. Tenets, slay people who stand in your way, defile the shrines of my enemies. Those skilled in destruction are most deserving of my favor. You all know what's about to happen. Follower Mehrunes Dragon added.
The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates.
Alrighty, and with that, this game has changed dramatically. Case in point, praise be to Dagon. So, things are about to get a little bit different here. We've officially returned the Bloodstone Chalice. We've gone and gotten our Moth Priest. We can go check in with Harkon anytime we like. But most importantly to all of it, we have become followers of the Lord of Chain, the Lord of Destruction, Mehrunes Dragon. And we are burning quite a lot. So, the next video is going to go into that just a smidge. We're also going to, see if anything comes from randomly murdering a orphanage owner in their orphanage. Yeah, so that's where we're just going to go ahead and cut it today. If you like the video, like the video. If you like more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to leave a supplication to the algorithm gods in the comments section. Let me know what you think. And above all, I say thanks for coming, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.